Today I want to talk a little bit about documentary production because it's one of the services that we specialize in for our clients, and quite frankly it's something that we probably could do a better job of preparing our clients for sometimes. The biggest difference between doing scripted story and documentary story for your brand is the shooting ratio. So imagine we're producing a scripted video for your brand, and what you're going to end up doing there is you know what the story is already. So all you're doing on shooting day is you're filming the lines and the actions you've already decided on weeks, months ahead of time. You're just doing them over and over and over again to get the best version of the story you already knew was happening. The difference with documentary is that you know the story you're telling, but you don't know exactly how you're going to tell that story. This can be a little bit intimidating for business people because the business world thrives on predictability, right? Well, if you don't know exactly how you're going to do the story, it can feel a little uneasy. But what you buy for your money with that, what you get as the trade-off, is the reality of documentary. Documentary feels more real and authentic than something scripted. In documentary production, you're not just filming the same line or same action over and over and over, like in scripted work. Instead, you're filming large quantities of strategically chosen action in the real world, and then boiling that all down to hopefully find the story. This is why documentary production a lot of times can take longer than scripted production can. You know, you're filming so much, the shooting ratio is so much wider that the amount of stuff that you actually leave on the cutting room floor at the end is so much larger, and you're boiling it all down to these very small nuggets of the very best stuff that tell the story. In business documentary, time and budget are always limited, right? So you can't just shoot forever and hope that something happens. So you try and structure the production around activities and actions that are more likely to bear fruit for your story. This is why a lot of the work that we actually do at Story First can tend to be interview-based, because if we have an hour-long interview with somebody, we can know for that solid hour, we're strategically going at the exact topic of the story for the whole time. Documentary works best with brands that live what they preach. If your brand message doesn't jive with the reality, documentary will reveal that. But if your brand message really does jive with reality and you really do walk the talk, there can be no more effective or authentic piece of content that you can produce than documentary video.